Hey everybody, welcome back to another WV Guns and Goats video. And tonight we are taking a look at the Apollo 11 pistol from Live Free Armory, probably one of the most anticipated pistols from SHOT Show 2023. Before we do though, I'd like to ask you to please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button to join the herd here at WV Guns and Goats. Now the Apollo 11, that was the rocket that took the astronauts to the moon in the 1960s. And if you've looked at the price of 2011 pistols, you probably think that a lot of those prices are as high as the moon is. Now, I've had this gun on pre-order since April of this year, and it's been quite a long wait, about 6 months now to October, till I was able to get one, but it's finally here, and I can bring you guys this review. I was not given this gun for this review. I purchased it with my own money because this is a gun that I've been really excited about. I know a lot of you have been anticipating as well. The first thing you're going to notice is the size of the box it comes in, because inside of that box is this really nice range case that's color matched to the gun. This is made by Savior Cases. It has a nice Live Free Armory patch on it. In this compartment, you're going to find a child safety lock, a bottle of LFA Freedom Oil, a LFA sticker, and a chamber flag, and some paperwork cards. That's everything that comes in the first pouch. Now let's go ahead and we'll open up the main pouch here. Pretty nice handles on that case as well, and fairly large zipper pulls. As I said, this case is matched to the frame color of the gun, so I got the FDE one. If you get the black one or the gray one, it's going to come in the corresponding colors there. Now we open it up. There's no gun in here because it's actually in one of these two pouches here, and you have a single magazine there and the gun itself. There it is, the Live Free Armory Apollo 11. Let's talk about the features of the Apollo 11 here. First, make sure it's unloaded and we'll eject the magazine. This magazine is made by Checkmate Industries. You get one of them with the gun and it holds 17 rounds. Now this is a 2011 style magazine, so one of the issues is these magazines are not cheap. They start at about $40 and can run up to over $100 for the MBX magazines. However, it is also not compatible with the Rock Island Armory magazines or the old Para Ordnance double stack 1911 magazines. But it is compatible with STI, Staccato, Infinity, Atlas, and the Springfield Prodigy. Now we have a full-length rail here for all your lights and lasers. We have a heavy bull barrel and a one-piece guide rod. Check that barrel profile out there, everybody. Now the really cool thing is that so much of this gun is made in-house by Live Free Armory. They even make those barrels and rifle them too. Here we have a little bit of a lightning cut at the front of the slide, and we have these slide serrations. Now they really make it easy to run this slide here. This gun is super smooth. Looking at the front sight, it is a night sight with a high visibility circle in it, and it's really easy to pick up through this rear all steel sight. Now as you see, there's a cover plate here on an optics cut. This is cut for the RMSC footprint of Red Dot Optics. And coming back here to the safety, as you see, that is also an ambidextrous safety, also made in-house by Live Free Armory, and a commander style hammer. Next, the mainspring housing is aluminum and has the same scales on it as the grip module does. Now, because this is a true 2011, this portion right here is the actual frame of the gun. This grip module is separate from the frame. And check out that, if you can see, it's got a nice grippy texture to it. Now this grip module is patterned after the Staccato grip module, which means there's a whole line of aftermarket grips that you can get, whether you want different colored plastics, if you want steel, aluminum, or even titanium. The aftermarket has you covered there. Now the first production run of these guns has a red dirt trigger, but Live Free Armory has told me that they are going to go to a in-house made trigger as well. And speaking of internals on this gun, there are no metal injection molded parts at all in this firearm, which is amazing for a gun that comes in at an MSRP of $979. So let's go ahead and get it out here to the range and see how it shoots. First couple rounds out of the Live Free Armory Apollo 11. Let's see how it does. So far, it's running pretty good. Now, Live Free Armory has said that there could be a 250 round break-in period on this pistol, but so far it's doing pretty good. Now, one thing I learned about 2011s when reading about them is how you should make sure, especially if you're shooting extended magazines, to reload before you hit slide lock, preferably with a round still in the chamber. And I don't think it's as much of an issue with these flush fit magazines as it is the extended ones, because I'm going to show you why right now. I'll lock this slide back, and if you can look down in there, I'm not sure how easy it is to see, but you can see the ejector right above the magazine well. And with an extended magazine, you run the risk of slamming that mag in and contacting that ejector and damaging it. So you always want to try to reload your 2011 with the slide forwards, and let's see how it shoots. Shoots super smooth. We're doing ammo testing to see if this functions in this gun. We've got a different variety of ammo out here. This is the MagTech 115 grain. Seemed to work fine there. Cellular and below, 124 grain. Winchester White Box, 115 grain. Had a jam on the Winchester there. Let's try it again. Another jam with the Winchester. As I said, this gun could have a 250 round break-in period. Maybe it just doesn't like this ammo. I'm gonna say it's the ammo. Let's try this Winchester White Box again, see if we can get it running. Still jam. I did not eject the very last round, but it locked open. AAC 124 grain. Fun fact about AAC ammo, they make their own primers and bullets, which is pretty cool. Grind hard ammo, 115 grain. Let's see if this one works. Federal Syntech, 150 grain. See if those work. Oh, what a joy to shoot. Let's see if it feeds some hollow points. These are by Ammo Inc. No problem with the hollow points. Next up, we're gonna see how accurately it shoots if we can get it done before the storm rolls in. We're gonna start off our accuracy test. We got 5 rounds, starting with the AAC, and then we're moving through the other types of ammo we had. And we're here at about 5 yards. MagTech, 115 grain. S&B, 124 grain. Grind hard, 115 grain. Federal, 150 grain. .03. .21. 1.12. Well, everybody, check out how smooth that is. It seems to get smoother as we shoot it. I think Live Free Armory has really smashed it out of the park with this Apollo 11. So let's talk about it. Now, before, one of the biggest barriers to entry on the 2011 platform has been the price. Most of the time, these guns are right up there over $2,000. In fact, I bet if you showed this gun to someone who was familiar with 2011s but didn't know about the Apollo 11 and said, "What do you think this gun costs?" they'd tell you $2,000 to $2,500, I bet. And then you could say, well, no, this is the everyman's 2011. The only thing cheap about this gun is its price. This is made in the USA with USA labor and USA materials, and that is how Live Free Armory has managed to bring you an entry-level 2011 that really, really performs. The only issue we had was with the Winchester white box ammo, and that might just be because it might be loaded weakly, or, you know, maybe the gun just doesn't like it. But we had a whole bunch of other brands of ammo that this gun just ate up and kept asking for more. So if you've been looking at 2011s and maybe you've been scared off by their price before, take a look at Live Free Armory Apollo 11. Guys, this has been another WV Guns and Goats video. Remember, if you're not out there having fun shooting, what are you doing?